Hello, Quiz to Guild, and good morning, and welcome to another edition of Trivial Tuesday, the quizcast powered by Tusk Trivia. Coming up, you're going to get 5 questions. We'll even give you the answers because we're that nice. A little bit of a random fact could win you a quiz, baffle your friends, get you some very strange looks with some of the facts that we dish out, and something inspirational, motivational, maybe even nonsensical just to round out your episode. So, grab yourself a seat, pen and paper, or just shout out your answers at whatever you're listening to, and get ready for quiz time! Hello, Quizticles, and welcome back to Trivial Tuesday. I'm trying not to repeat everything I have in the pre-recorded intro, and I forget what I have in the pre-recorded intro. So if I say everything twice, I do apologise. I just get away with myself a bit. But I will point out that you can join us every single Tuesday with 5 random questions, a random fact, and a nice little quote every single Tuesday, 11 AM, here on Trivial Tuesday, powered by Tusk Trivia. Don't forget, Facebook page and YouTube channel, which are both Tusk Trivia, and we'll have weekly Wednesday night Walrus quizzes returning from Wednesday the 1st of October at 7:30. They'll be 2 rounders. You always get a general knowledge for the first round and then a picture round for the second round going forward. TuskTrivia.com is the home on the internet, which is currently under massive construction with very little on it, but there's still a few bits and pieces and some links. And that is where we'll get the Spotlight Saturday night quiz, which will go back to being weekly on Saturday, October the 4th. They normally land about 6 o'clock. They are pre-recorded, so you can play along in your own time, as is the Wednesday night one. I will announce if there's anything that's going live. We have got some live and in-person ones lined up for the end of the year. I've got one in November as a definite, and then an almost certain for one in December as well. But I'll also be doing the live online festive Facebook quiz as well in December. The big charity thing I had planned for the October relaunch might be sort of on hold due to some reasons. But I am still looking to do a little bit of a tie-in for the October relaunch, so stay with me. It'll be on the socials when I do. If I can't raise money for charity, I will find an interesting way to give some money to charity. Don't forget, this is all free, but I'd rather dish out some money for some local charities than put it into the pockets of advertisers. I've also got a couple of amazing Halloween specials. I do like to brag, but they are really rather good. Ready for the Saturday the 25th on the website and Wednesday the 29th of October on Facebook and YouTube. There's even going to be a little bonfire Guy Fawkes themed one, couple of rounds on Wednesday the 5th of November as well. And don't even get me started on all the stuff that I've got ready for Christmas. And I'm still working on as well. December is going to be a mental one. I'm going to try and have more than I've ever had before. And bear in mind that I once did 24 quizzes in a month. The 24 quizzes of Christmas. But I'm trying to change it up a little bit, and there's some interesting stuff happening as well. There's going to be the quizzes. There's going to be some random drops of information, and there's also going to be some audio files put out of the likes of A Christmas Carol, a visit from St Nicholas, as well as the debut, he dares say it, of 2 of my own short stories aimed at the kids, set for Christmas. They are literally just sort of 3-4 minutes long. They're not long ones. I do not know have ever claimed to be a writer, but they could be fun, and there's another few little lined up there as well that might chuck out as an audiobook one day, who knows. Anyway, enough waffling on from me. Let's get you started with today's 5 questions. Question number 1. Which rebel without a cause was killed on September the 30th, 1955? So which rebel without a cause was killed on September the 30th, 1955? Question number 2. True or false? For number 2, true or false? The Hollywood sign used to read Hollywoodland. True or false? The Hollywood sign used to read Hollywoodland. Question number 3. Microsoft christened the Windows 95 operating system in September of which year? So Microsoft christened the Windows 95 operating system in September of which year? Question number 4. Freddie Mercury was born September the 5th of what year? So Freddie Mercury was born September the 5th of what year? And question number 5. How many days are there in September? How many days are there in September? We'll get the answer shortly, and I've got my random fact, and now looking at my random fact, I've realised it was one of last week's questions. This is why I should proofread things. But you might as well have it anyway. The random fact of the week, it was, I think, question number 2 or 3 last week. September's full moon is known as the harvest moon. I'll give you a little bit more rationale behind it. Apparently it's the brightest moon, and it was to help the farmers be able to see and work later into the night because it was so bright they could bring in their harvest. Again, how true that is I don't know, but I know if you get a good harvest moon it's nice and bright. Anyway, anyhow, let's get you some answers. Question number 1. Which rebel without a cause was killed on September the 30th, 1955? That was James Dean. James Dean for number 1. Number 2. True or false? The Hollywood sign used to read Hollywoodland. And that's true. And the word land was removed September the 26th, 1949. Question number 3. Microsoft christened the Windows 95 operating system in September of which year? It was September the 8th, 1994. 1994 for that one. Question number 4. I was shocked at this one. Freddie Mercury was born September the 5th of what year? 1946. Freddie Mercury was born 1946. And a nice easy one. I throw them in occasionally for number 5. How many days are there in September? There are 30. 30 days in September. So, Helen Hunt Jackson gives a little quote for rounding out today's episode. By all those lovely tokens, September days are here, with summer's best of weather and autumn's best of cheer. Ladies and gentlemen, Quizticles all, peace out, and I'll be back in a week. Ta-da!